Hi, I'm Lillian with the Shelton Family YMCA. I'm so excited to tell you all about our new Y and all the great benefits you'll receive as a member. What's your name? The Y is a place where we encourage you to meet your wellness goals. With your Y membership, you'll get up to 3 orientation meetings with one of our wellness coaches during your first month with us. With hundreds of hours of fitness classes to choose from, there's a class for every fitness level. With your Y membership, you'll not only have access to our facilities in the South Sound, but you'll have access to Ys all across the country. So no matter where you are, you'll still be a part of the Y family. Our mission at the Y is to strengthen the whole community. You belong here, and we look forward to welcoming you to the Y family. There are scholarships for memberships and programs to ensure accessibility for all. For more information on Y membership and all its benefits, please visit southsoundymca.org. We're here for good, and we hope to see you here with us.
Hola, soy Lillian con la nueva YMCA de Shelton y estoy muy emocionada de hablarles de la nueva Y y de todos los grandes beneficios que obtendrán con su membresía. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? La Y es un lugar donde te ayudamos a alcanzar tus objetivos de bienestar. Con tu membresía tendrás hasta 3 orientaciones con nuestros entrenadores durante tu primer mes. Con cientos de horas de clases para elegir, hay un nivel para cada entrenamiento. Con tu membresía de la Y no solo tienes acceso a las instalaciones de South Sound, también tienes acceso a la Y en todas partes del país. En donde quiera que te encuentres, seguirás siendo parte de la familia de la Y. Hay becas para membresías y programas para garantizar la accesibilidad a todos. Para obtener más información sobre la membresía y sus beneficios, visita southsoundymca.org. Estamos aquí para quedarnos. Esperamos verlos pronto.
Welcome to Y Night at the Movies. My name's Kyle Cronk, and I'm the president and CEO of the South Sound YMCA. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. There are so many wonderful things happening in our community and across our YMCA that we look forward to sharing with you. And then we get to have a movie. It doesn't get any better than that. As we stand here today in Mason County this evening, I'm overjoyed to share that just 2 weeks ago, we opened the doors to the new Shelton Family YMCA. This facility is a dream transformed into reality by the community who brought it to life. No one thought we could raise the money. No one thought we could build a building during a global pandemic. But here we are, having done what no one thought was possible. In the Y, we believe in the impossible, and we work hand in hand with our communities to create our future, one where everyone is welcome and one where everyone belongs. To share some of the ways that we're currently working to foster strong communities here in the South Sound, I'm happy to introduce 2 phenomenal YMCA leaders, Jennifer Ziegler and Anthony Brock. They serve as members of our YMCA Board of Trustees. They are tremendous community advocates who are passionate about the future of kids and families. Thank you again for joining us tonight. Jennifer and Anthony, take it away.
Welcome to the Y Night at the Movies. I'm Anthony Brock.
And I'm Jennifer Ziegler.
And we will be your host this evening. Thank you to the team at Skyline Drive-In for having us tonight. You are a wonderful community partner. And thank you to you for joining us as we kick off the 2021 YMCA Annual Fundraising Campaign. Over the next month, our goal is to raise $485,000. $485,000 to support kids and families right here in Thurston and Mason counties.
Tonight, you're going to hear stories from individuals who rely on the Y throughout our community. And you'll hear how the Y stepped up. And as the needs throughout the last year changed, the Y continued to change in accommodating those needs. When schools closed last March, the Y immediately pivoted and started to provide full-day care to children of medical personnel and first responders in our community. We took care of their children so they could take care of our community. One of the stories that you're about to hear is from Jessica, who's one of the medical professionals that was able to build a close relationship with the Y, and she's going to talk to you about the impact the Y had on her and her family over the last year.
My name is Jessica Olivas, and I work for Mason General Hospital and a family of clinics who recently opened a Mason Clinic building. I've been there for 7 years now and have one daughter. Her name is Violet, and due to COVID, she's been staying at home doing hybrid school. I feel like it's been hard on her, just being an only child, staying at home by herself while mom and dad, we go to work. And I was starting to notice, she was kind of just isolating herself from us, just, kind of not being so talkative like she normally is. And I felt like she needed to get out. She needed to do something other than stay at home and be on her computer the whole time. Violet benefited from the Excel Academy by, her mood, changed her way of seeing things. Motivation gave her a sense of something to do, something to look forward to. Having the interaction with the employees, that, she would spend the whole day with, it benefited her. She was, I was picking her up. She was happy. She looked forward to going back again the next day. She had a really good connection with the gals that were, helping her with her schoolwork. They were very, knowledgeable with math. She benefited with, the assistance that she got from them, with her homework. Overall, my family's benefiting from it in the sense that I worry less. I don't constantly have that in the back of my head, thinking, is she okay? What is she doing? Is she getting into stuff that she's not supposed to? It gives me a peace of mind knowing that she's somewhere where I can trust and being watched after, and getting the help that she needs. And, it's just kind of like a peace of mind. I can focus more on my work and less stress. I would definitely recommend.
This year, the Y has served 270 children of medical professionals and first responders in our community, just like Jessica. And as the pandemic has shifted and the needs of children and family have changed, the Y has not missed a beat. Currently, your YMCA is partnering with schools in our community to make sure that kids have necessary academic supports, but also to make sure they've got necessary social and emotional supports. And in addition to that, we've served 60,000 meals to kids in our community since the start of the pandemic.
In addition to COVID-19, the events of the past year have also brought issues of racial justice to the forefront of our communities. And here again, the Y stepped up as the leader. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Sarah Lloyd, fellow YMCA volunteer, to talk about the Y's work in this area.
So I'm Sarah Lloyd. I'm the principal disruptor for Soul on Fire. And Soul on Fire is an organization that is centered around figuring out how do we center equity in all that we do, specifically around leadership and pairing competency and access for all powerful leaders. So it makes perfect sense that I'm involved in the Y. I've been a board of trustee member for a while. I'm the vice chair of the Social Justice and Equity Committee, and everything I do is intentional. So even my involvement in the Y is. I talk very honestly with my girls about what it means to be Black in America, Black women in America, and I'm really choosy about the spaces I go into and the spaces I take them into also, both from a perspective of like, what are the optics of that? Also, like, how do we authentically show up in those spaces, and is there space for us there? And we have all kinds of options for where we can go to like meet our social needs and our like physicality needs and our fitness needs and all of that. But the Y makes sense for us because I know that foundationally, both on the surface and deep below, that we have been thought of when we go into spaces. And that's something I think about all the time. The YMCA is special for a lot of reasons, but one of the things I love is that in every nook and cranny that you look inside of the organization, there are people who have a heart for the mission and they're really dedicated to doing their best possible job. And so we have people who are like front desk workers who really care about the work that they're doing and the interactions that they have, and they understand how they're contributing to a larger mission and a larger community. And so I love that about the Y. We have a board, we have staff, we have members who are powerfully committed to building a community that thrives. And so I think that's why the YMCA right now is the perfectly suited organization to move forward in a powerful way. There's everything that comes with challenge and growth, right? There's struggle, there's questions, there's outright just like, I don't want to do that, right? But at the heart of all of it is understanding like what is actually best for our community, because it's not about me. And I've never been in an organization where there are so many people who also know it's not about them. That's what keeps me coming back. I have a lot of places I could go and a lot of things I could be doing. I'm a single mom, I'm in school, I'm an entrepreneur. So there are a lot of different things I could do with my day, including just sitting in quiet, right? I keep coming back to the why and the work because I know that at the end of the day, the difficulty that we face doing really hard things will be met with the same heart and love as the things we do that are simple and obvious to us. And it's powerful.
Thank you to Dr. Lloyd for her thoughtful leadership and dedication to our community. And the why, building strong communities, is our cause. And strong communities are only possible when all people are free to thrive. Growing up in Thurston County, the Y played a big role in my life. It was a place where I built memories with my family and connected to new friends and mentors. For people new to our community, having a place like this to belong and make connections can be even more important.
My name is Betty Uriastegui, and I currently work as a homeless liaison for Shelton School District. So my job is to be able to remove barriers for students who are experiencing homelessness. My very first experience with the Y was like 2002. We were new to the community, to the country. Language barrier was a big issue at that time. And then my dad's family was part of the Y, and they were the one that suggested that we should join the Y. My sister and I was 15, my sister was 16 years old. We started going to the Y, and since the first day we loved it, and we just started going every day after school, and even on the weekends. That was like our second home. As we felt a little bit lost at the beginning, to adjust to a new country, and like I say, the language barrier was a big issue, so we were like, there's nothing to do, we want to go back home. But the people that were there always had a smile for us, they were always welcoming. The things that I really appreciate, and that's why I talk about the why, because it wasn't really about the money since day one. It was more about for us to feel welcome and comfortable and finding a good place to be. They made it possible because our income, my dad's income actually was limited. They helped us be able to access the scholarships. Back then, when I felt lost, when I didn't feel that I belonged here, people made me feel that I did. And they helped me get into the Y. Then I found friends, I made connections, I got enrolled in high school. So I want to be able to give back to the community. It's kind of like I want to do for others what they have done for me. I would like people to come and join the Y and experience all the great things that they have here. I want people to feel the same way I felt back then, but it might be even better because I know they are so they're working really hard on finding people that speak Spanish because we know our Hispanic community, we have a big community here in Shelton. So I want people to come to feel welcome here and to be able to have the impact in their lives same as I had. I would like to thank all the members and everybody that is part of the Y. Thank you for considering so much our Hispanic community. I really appreciate that. Look at this wall. The words are in Spanish and English. They have worried so much, about making sure that we are not excluded, that we are part of the Y.
Hi, everyone, and thank you to Betty for sharing her story and vision for our community. My name is Kelly Cahote, and I'm honored to serve with Betty on the advisory board for the Shelton Family YMCA. I volunteer for the Y because I believe in our community and have seen the impact the Y makes through innovative partnerships and sustained commitment. It is our love of our community that led us to found Hoodstock Music Festival in 2018. Since its inception, the goal of this event is to bring together the community, showcase our incredible local artists, and partner with local organizations doing outstanding work to support our friends and neighbors. I know that communities are strong only when we work together. When you arrived this evening, I hope you enjoyed some of our Hoodstock musicians. They joined us tonight to help share some very exciting news. Hoodstock is back. We will host our 2021 Music Festival on the shores of Hood Canal, so mark your calendars for Saturday, August 21st, and get your boat ready for another great event. And I'm very happy to announce that the proceeds from this year's festival will go to support the YMCA and all of the critical work they do in our community. I want to thank you again all for joining us this evening, and I look forward to seeing you at Hoodstock this summer.
Thanks so much, Kelly, for that amazing news. We are thrilled to have this partnership with Hoodstock and so excited that the funds from Hoodstock will go directly to the Y Scholarship Fund. The fund is what makes sure that any kid or any family member in our community is not turned away from a Y program because of an inability to pay. And it makes sure that we can keep doing the life-changing work in our community that you've heard about this evening.
Now I know you're all wondering how you can support this effort. It's easy. Just get out your phone and go to www.southsoundymca.org and click on Give to Your Y. If you can give $5 or $500, your gift matters. Your donation is creating a place to belong for people like Betty, who are new to our community. It's ensuring parents like Jessica can return to work, and you're fostering the anti-racist community that Dr. Lloyd wants for her daughters. Thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you for being part of our Y family. Now kick back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the show.